In a world where innovation and scientific discoveries happen daily, it's easy to overlook the wonders hidden in the most ordinary things. One such underestimated treasure is baking soda, a product that many experts consider one of the most underappreciated remedies available to humanity. Surprisingly, over 80% of people who use baking soda in their homes are unaware of its hidden capabilities and powerful potential. This affordable product, costing mere pennies, is usually used in cooking or to maintain freshness in the refrigerator. But what if there is much more to it than these simple applications? Imagine that the common white powder you're used to seeing in your kitchen has a rich history of surprising uses that could fundamentally change your perception of health and well-being. Why does the real power of baking soda remain in the shadows? What incredible opportunities are we missing by ignoring this accessible and versatile product? The following research will reveal the incredible health benefits of baking soda that remain largely unknown to the general public. It will also address important precautions to consider when using baking soda and identify categories of people who should exercise particular caution. This is information you won't want to miss, especially if you're striving for a conscious approach to your health and well-being. Before we delve into the incredible health benefits of sodium bicarbonate, let's welcome everyone who's visiting our channel for the first time. Welcome to our community, where we strive together for personal growth and well-being. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with our new publications and discoveries. Your path to health and great well-being starts here, and we're happy to accompany you on this journey. And please share with us in the comments from which country you are joining us. We are very interested to know where you draw your inspiration from. So, let's begin our journey into the world of the amazing health benefits of baking soda. First of all, sodium bicarbonate promotes detoxification of the body. Baking soda is not just an indispensable helper in the kitchen or an effective cleaning agent. It is often praised for its ability to support the natural detoxification processes that occur in our body. When dissolved in water, baking soda exhibits its alkaline properties, which allows it to neutralize excess acids both on and inside the body. Many people resort to baths with baking soda to soothe irritated skin, relieve itching, and reduce discomfort from minor rashes. Immersion in a sodium bicarbonate solution is believed to help remove impurities and toxins, leaving the skin feeling fresh and restoring balance in the body. Despite the popularity of this home remedy, scientific evidence of its detoxifying effect through the skin is still limited. However, many users report significant relief and a sense of comfort after using such baths. In the depths of the human body, a fascinating story of maintaining balance and cleansing unfolds. Devoted health enthusiasts claim that a modest dose of baking soda dissolved in water can work wonders, alkalizing the blood and urine, thereby facilitating the removal of harmful substances from the body. There is a grain of truth in these claims, especially when it comes to people suffering from certain ailments. Scientific studies confirm this view. For example, a study published in the authoritative Journal of the American Society of Nephrology demonstrated that sodium bicarbonate supplements can slow the progression of chronic kidney disease by reducing the level of acidity in the blood. This discovery suggests that, under the watchful eye of medical professionals, baking soda may play a role in supporting the body's natural detoxification processes, especially for those who need help in regulating acidity levels. However, it is important to remember the body's innate ability to maintain an optimal pH balance. Making significant changes to this balance solely through diet is no easy task. Abuse of baking soda can lead to undesirable consequences, so moderation is key. With a reasonable approach, baking soda can become a gentle and affordable means of supporting the body's natural detoxification efforts, giving a feeling of freshness and vitality. Baking soda has secured its position in numerous toothpastes and home remedies due to its beneficial properties for oral health and teeth whitening. Many people who have tried brushing their teeth with a small amount of baking soda have reported that their teeth become noticeably smoother and cleaner. This is because baking soda acts as a mild abrasive, effectively removing surface stains caused by coffee, tea, and other substances that can lead to enamel discoloration over time. Unlike harsh bleaching agents, baking soda's gentle texture allows it to polish teeth without causing significant harm when used correctly. However, the benefits of baking soda are not limited to just brightening smiles. Baking soda has alkaline properties which help neutralize acids in the mouth. This is especially important because an acidic environment creates favorable conditions for the growth of harmful bacteria that cause cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. By maintaining the pH balance in the mouth, baking soda creates a less favorable environment for these bacteria to thrive, promoting gum health and fresh breath. Scientific studies support these claims. In particular, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry demonstrated that toothpastes containing baking soda are significantly more effective at removing plaque and whitening teeth compared to toothpastes that do not contain this ingredient. Another study found that baking soda helps reduce the number of harmful bacteria in the mouth, which also has a positive effect on oral health. It is important to remember to use baking soda in moderation, as it has abrasive properties. Excessive or overly vigorous use can damage tooth enamel over time. Dentists recommend using baking soda no more than a few times a week while using a soft bristled toothbrush. With the right approach, baking soda can be a simple and affordable way to achieve a cleaner, brighter, and healthier smile at home. In addition to its other beneficial properties, baking soda can provide relief from heartburn, a common and often troublesome ailment that affects many, especially after heavy meals or consuming spicy foods. This unpleasant sensation usually manifests as a burning feeling in the upper abdomen, which can rise to the throat and is the result of stomach acid refluxing into the esophagus, a condition known as acid reflux. Various factors, including certain medical conditions such as achalasia or eosinophilic esophagitis, as well as being overweight or pregnant, can increase the likelihood of experiencing heartburn. Despite the wide range of commercial antacids available, a simple and effective remedy can be found right in the kitchen. Dissolving a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and slowly drinking this solution is a time-tested method for quickly relieving heartburn. The scientific principle behind this method is quite simple. Baking soda, with its alkaline properties, neutralizes excess acid in the stomach, which is the cause of the burning sensation. This chemical reaction provides almost immediate relief, which is why baking soda has remained a popular home remedy for generations. Doctors also recognize sodium bicarbonate as a fast-acting antacid. A review published in the journal Gastroenterology and Hepatology highlights the effectiveness of baking soda in providing rapid relief from occasional heartburn. The procedure for preparing the solution is simple and accessible to everyone. There is no need to visit a pharmacy or undergo expensive treatment. A teaspoon of baking soda, a glass of water, and a few minutes are all that is needed to improve well-being. This simplicity and accessibility are one of the reasons why baking soda remains an indispensable product in many homes. For those seeking a quick and reliable remedy for heartburn, this humble kitchen ingredient can be a real lifesaver, allowing them to return to their daily activities with comfort and ease. Continuing on the topic of beneficial properties, it is worth paying attention to the antifungal action of ordinary baking soda. Fungal infections, these annoying and widespread ailments, often manifest as itchy, reddened, or scaly areas on the skin, especially in warm and humid places that are favorable for fungal growth, such as the feet. Diseases such as athlete's foot or ringworm are caused by fungi that thrive in a moist environment. And while pharmacies offer a wide range of creams and sprays, a simple and natural solution to the problem can be found right in your kitchen: baking soda. The uniqueness of this product lies in its ability to create unfavorable conditions for fungal growth. When applied to the skin, baking soda creates an alkaline environment that destroys the cell walls of fungi, depriving them of the ability to survive and reproduce. And this is not just an old wives' tale. The effectiveness of baking soda has been confirmed by scientific research. Research published in the journal Mycopathologia demonstrates that a solution containing just 10 grams of baking soda per liter of water can inhibit the growth of 80% of the tested fungal strains. This impressive result highlights baking soda's potential as an effective and natural antifungal agent. Using baking soda is easy. A paste made from baking soda and water can be applied directly to affected skin areas, or it can be added to foot soaks to soothe and treat athletes' foot. Many people report relief from itching and discomfort after just a few treatments. Moreover, thanks to its gentleness and non-toxicity, baking soda is an excellent choice for those seeking to avoid harsh chemicals. For those struggling unsuccessfully with fungal infections, this accessible and easy-to-use remedy may offer a promising alternative, restoring comfort and confidence in daily life. In addition to traditional treatments, relief from urinary tract infections, UTIs, can be achieved with an unexpected ally: baking soda. UTIs, a widespread problem, especially among women, manifest as burning during urination, frequent urges, and general discomfort. These symptoms can significantly complicate daily life. While antibiotics are the generally accepted standard of care, many turn to natural remedies to ease symptoms and speed recovery. Baking soda has garnered attention for its ability to neutralize acids. Dissolved in water and consumed in moderation, it can reduce urine acidity. This pH shift creates a less hospitable environment for bacteria that cause UTIs, potentially slowing their growth and helping the body fight the infection. Furthermore, reducing urine acidity can lessen the burning sensation characteristic of UTIs. Scientific studies support this approach. In a study published in the Japanese Journal of Urology, 33 women with recurrent UTIs were prescribed sodium bicarbonate as part of a comprehensive treatment plan. After 4 weeks, many participants reported significant symptom improvement, including reduced pain and discomfort during urination. It's important to emphasize that baking soda shouldn't replace professional medical care, especially in serious cases of UTIs. For those seeking additional relief in conjunction with prescribed treatment, baking soda can be an accessible and gentle way to ease discomfort. However, persistent or severe UTI symptoms require immediate medical attention. When used wisely, baking soda can be a valuable addition to an arsenal of tools for maintaining urinary tract health and ensuring comfort. Furthermore, sodium bicarbonate can be an ally in the fight against mouth ulcers. Those who have experienced the excruciating pain of these small lesions know how unpleasant they can be. However, common baking soda can offer a simple and accessible solution. Mouth ulcers, also known as aphthous ulcers, often arise from stress, minor injuries to the oral mucosa, or consumption of certain foods. They can significantly hinder eating, drinking, and speaking. Baking soda, thanks to its unique properties, can neutralize acids in the oral cavity, thereby creating a more favorable pH environment. This is especially important because an acidic environment can slow the healing process and increase irritation. Rinsing the mouth with a baking soda solution, typically prepared with half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water, can help reduce inflammation, relieve pain, and accelerate healing. Scientific studies support these claims. In particular, a study published in the Journal of the American Dental Association showed that sodium bicarbonate rinses significantly reduced pain and accelerated healing in patients with recurrent aphthous stomatitis. Researchers concluded that baking soda's mild antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties help keep the ulcer clean and inhibit bacterial growth, which is necessary for recovery. Unlike some medicated remedies, baking soda is gentle and doesn't cause further irritation. Therefore, at the first sign of a mouth ulcer, it's worth trying a simple baking soda rinse. It's a natural and scientifically sound way to relieve pain and support oral health, using a remedy that's always on hand. The pursuit of athletic achievement drives athletes to seek innovative methods to take them to the next level. An unexpected ally in this quest may be a common product found in every kitchen. Baking soda's role extends beyond cooking and household needs. Athletes are increasingly turning to this substance as a secret weapon to boost endurance and delay muscle fatigue. Baking soda's action is based on its ability to neutralize lactic acid, which forms in muscles during intense physical exertion. The accumulation of this acid leads to a decrease in pH and causes that burning sensation that forces us to stop before reaching our full potential. Sodium bicarbonate, known as baking soda, acts as a natural buffer, helping to maintain the acid-base balance in muscles. Taking baking soda before a workout helps neutralize excess acid, allowing athletes then to train with greater intensity and duration. The effectiveness of baking soda in sports is not just a matter of folk belief. Scientific studies confirm its positive impact on athletic performance. A meta-analysis published in the reputable Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research summarized data from several studies and concluded that sodium bicarbonate supplementation significantly improves performance in sports such as sprinting, swimming, and cycling. Scientists have found that athletes who took baking soda experienced delayed fatigue and were able to maintain peak performance for a longer period. Athletes seeking to improve their performance often resort to an interesting method. They dissolve about a teaspoon of regular baking soda in water and drink this mixture 1 to 1.5 hours before training. It is important to start with small doses, as excessive amounts of soda can cause unpleasant gastrointestinal sensations such as bloating or nausea. If you are looking for a natural and scientifically sound way to increase endurance and training efficiency, baking soda may be your ally. However, before including it in your diet, you should consult a doctor, especially if you have any chronic diseases. Try this method and see if you notice positive changes during your next workout. Moreover, baking soda can improve kidney function. Imagine that such a simple substance can help protect your kidneys and support their function, especially if you suffer from chronic kidney disease, CKD. In many people with CKD, the kidneys have difficulty removing enough acid from the blood, leading to metabolic acidosis. This excess acid can accelerate kidney damage and worsen overall health. In this case, baking soda or sodium bicarbonate comes to the rescue. It acts as a natural antacid, neutralizing acid in the blood. By reducing blood acidity, baking soda can ease the burden on the kidneys and potentially slow the progression of the disease. Surprisingly, ordinary baking soda is not just a familiar remedy for household tasks, but a compound whose benefits are supported by scientific research. The reputable Journal of the American Society of Nephrology published the results of a landmark study that examined the effects of sodium bicarbonate on patients with progressive chronic kidney disease, CKD, and metabolic acidosis. Scientists were surprised to find that kidney function deteriorated significantly more slowly in patients who took daily sodium bicarbonate supplements than in those who did not. Moreover, the risk of developing end-stage renal failure requiring dialysis was significantly reduced in the group that consumed baking soda. The study also revealed positive dynamics in blood bicarbonate levels, which is an important indicator of the body's acid-base balance. Of course, it is important to emphasize that baking soda is not a panacea for all diseases, and its use should be carried out under the strict supervision of medical professionals. Excessive consumption of sodium bicarbonate can lead to undesirable consequences, such as increased blood pressure and fluid retention in the body, especially in individuals with heart or kidney disease. Therefore, if you or your acquaintances have been diagnosed with CKD, it is strongly recommended to consult a doctor before considering the use of baking soda as an additional remedy. With a reasonable approach and under the supervision of a qualified specialist, this humble ingredient found in every kitchen can make an unexpectedly significant contribution to maintaining kidney health and improving overall quality of life. Baking soda can alleviate the suffering associated with arthritis, particularly rheumatoid arthritis, which is characterized by chronic inflammation that causes excruciating pain, swelling, and stiffness in the joints, significantly hindering daily activities. Alongside traditional treatments like medication and physical therapy, recent scientific discoveries suggest that baking soda can serve as a natural and accessible remedy for easing symptoms. An impressive study published in 2018 in the Journal of Immunology sheds a light on the mechanism of action of baking soda. Scientists found that daily consumption of a baking soda solution in water affects the body's immune system. Sodium bicarbonate, as it turns out, stimulates the body's anti-inflammatory response, suppressing the autoimmune activity that underlies diseases like rheumatoid arthritis. Studies in animals and humans have demonstrated a significant reduction in inflammatory markers and a shift in the balance of immune cells toward a less inflammatory state. This suggests that baking soda has the ability to calm the immune system, thereby reducing pain and swelling in the joints that plague people with arthritis. For those struggling with arthritis, this research opens new horizons. Incorporating a simple rinse or drinking a baking soda solution into the daily diet may potentially aid in combating inflammation and improving joint health. Despite the need for further research to fully understand the long-term benefits, the very idea that such a common household item can play a role in alleviating arthritis pain instills hope and confidence. It serves as a reminder that the most effective remedies are sometimes within easy reach. Baking soda can also ease the unpleasant manifestations of gout, a painful type of arthritis characterized by sudden attacks of acute pain, redness, and swelling, most often affecting the big toe and other joints. The main culprit behind this ailment is the excessive accumulation of uric acid in the blood, leading to the formation of sharp crystals in the joints and causing inflammation. In the fight against gout, finding ways to lower uric acid levels and alleviate associated pain becomes crucial. This is where ordinary baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, comes to the rescue, acting as a surprisingly effective home remedy. Thanks to its alkaline nature, baking soda neutralizes excess uric acid in the blood, thereby reducing the likelihood of painful crystal formation. By restoring a healthy acid-base balance, sodium bicarbonate helps reduce the frequency and intensity of gout attacks. A study published in the authoritative journal Arthritis and Rheumatism confirms that alkalizing agents, such as sodium bicarbonate, can dissolve uric acid crystals and stimulate their excretion in the urine, bringing relief from acute gout symptoms. In public perception, there is a belief that drinking a glass of water with half a teaspoon of baking soda can alleviate discomfort during a gout flare-up. In addition to simply relieving pain, baking soda is believed to help reduce inflammation in the affected joints, thereby improving mobility and reducing pain intensity. Nevertheless, experts strongly recommend using baking soda as an adjunct treatment for gout only under the supervision of qualified medical personnel. This approach ensures maximum benefit without the risk of developing undesirable side effects. Thus, if you are looking for a natural and scientifically sound method of combating gout symptoms, baking soda is likely to be the accessible solution that can be found in your kitchen. Furthermore, baking soda can provide significant assistance in alleviating cold and flu symptoms. During seasonal illnesses, many people face unpleasant manifestations such as sore throat, nasal congestion, and a general feeling of discomfort. However, few people know that baking soda, thanks to its unique properties, can become a reliable ally in combating these common ailments. Due to its natural alkaline properties, baking soda helps to thin thick mucus, thereby facilitating the cleansing of nasal passages and improving breathing. This is especially important in the presence of copious nasal discharge or congestion that does not go away for a long time. One of the most effective ways to use baking soda to relieve cold and flu symptoms is to gargle. A solution made from half a teaspoon of baking soda and a glass of warm water has a soothing effect on a sore and irritated throat. Gargling with this solution not only reduces discomfort, but also, undoubtedly, baking soda is a valuable ally in the fight against ailments, bringing tangible relief and creating an unfavorable environment for the reproduction of pathogenic microorganisms in the oral cavity and throat. Scientific research confirms this fact. In particular, a publication in the authoritative Journal of the American Dental Association indicates that systematic rinsing with a baking soda solution can significantly reduce inflammation in the throat and reduce microbial activity, thereby promoting accelerated recovery from upper respiratory tract infections. Moreover, baking soda can be included in saline solutions designed for nasal irrigation, which helps to relieve congestion by thinning mucus and neutralizing excessive acidity. Thus, it supports the body's natural defense mechanisms, helping to return to normal well-being more quickly. Therefore, at the first signs of impending malaise, it is worth remembering baking soda as a gentle but scientifically sound remedy that can make a significant contribution to the recovery process from colds and flu. This example clearly demonstrates that sometimes the most effective solutions can be found without leaving your own kitchen. In the future, baking soda may make a positive contribution to improving the therapy of oncological diseases. The very idea of using this simple substance in the fight against cancer may seem surprising, but this topic is increasingly the focus of the scientific world. It is well known that cancer cells actively develop in an acidic environment, which not only promotes their growth, but also increases their resistance to certain types of treatment. Baking soda, thanks to its natural alkaline properties, has become the subject of research into its ability to change the acid-base balance around tumor cells, creating less favorable conditions for the spread of cancer. One of the most significant studies in this area is a paper published in 2009 in the authoritative journal Cancer Research. In this experiment, scientists administered sodium bicarbonate to mice suffering from metastatic breast cancer and found that this substance significantly reduced acidity in tumors. This change in pH slowed cancer progression and increased the susceptibility of cancer cells to chemotherapy. The results indicate that neutralizing the acidic microenvironment with baking soda has the potential to increase the effectiveness of traditional cancer treatments. Currently, scientists are actively studying the possibility of safely using antacids, such as baking soda, in combination with chemotherapy or other treatments to improve outcomes for patients facing this serious disease. Nevertheless, it is necessary to emphasize that this research is still in its early stages of development. Despite the promising results obtained in animal models, further clinical trials involving humans are needed to confirm efficacy and safety before sodium bicarbonate can be recommended as part of the standard protocol for treating oncological diseases. At the moment, baking soda should be perceived not as a panacea, but rather as a promising tool that in the future may be able to enhance existing therapeutic approaches. If you or a loved one is undergoing cancer treatment, it is strongly recommended that you consult with your doctor before considering any new supplements or medications. And finally, natural deodorant. If you are looking for a simple and natural way to stay fresh throughout the day, then baking soda may be the solution you have been looking for. Unlike many commercial deodorants, which contain artificial fragrances and chemicals, sodium bicarbonate offers a clean and effective alternative, available right in your kitchen. The secret of its effectiveness lies in its ability to neutralize acidic compounds contained in sweat and causing unpleasant body odor, as well as absorb excess moisture. This creates an unfavorable environment for the growth of bacteria that cause unpleasant odors, which allows you to stay fresh even in the most stressful moments. It should not be thought that the popularity of baking soda as a natural deodorant is just a coincidence. There is a serious scientific basis behind this. The authoritative Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology published the results of a study that convincingly proves that sodium bicarbonate, when applied locally, can significantly reduce unpleasant odor in the armpit area. Scientists attribute this effect to baking soda's alkaline nature. It neutralizes acids produced by bacteria and sweat, effectively eliminating the source of unwanted odors. Importantly, baking soda is free of parabens, aluminum, and artificial fragrances, making it an excellent choice for people with sensitive skin and those seeking to avoid harsh chemicals in personal hygiene products. Using baking soda as a deodorant is straightforward. Simply apply a small amount of the powder to clean, dry armpits. For added moisture, you can mix it with a little coconut oil. Many find that baking soda helps maintain a feeling of dryness and freshness, even during intense workouts or in hot weather. While skin reactions to baking soda can vary, and a sensitivity test is recommended in some cases, it remains a popular option for those who prefer natural and environmentally friendly solutions for personal care. If you're ready to ditch chemical-laden cosmetic products, try baking soda. It's a simple, affordable, and scientifically sound way to stay confident in your freshness. Throughout the day, despite the numerous benefits of baking soda, it's important to recognize that it's not suitable for everyone. Certain individuals should exercise increased caution, especially with regular use or when applying significant doses, both internally and externally. People with kidney conditions should be particularly vigilant. Baking soda contains sodium, and individuals with impaired kidney function may find it difficult to effectively remove excess sodium from their bodies, potentially leading to fluid retention and other complications. Individuals with higher blood pressure should also exercise caution. The sodium in baking soda can contribute to further increases in blood pressure, making its use risky for those already managing hypertension. Individuals with gastrointestinal disorders such as gastritis, ulcers, or acid reflux are advised to consult a healthcare professional before using baking soda. It can alter stomach acidity and potentially exacerbate existing problems. Pregnant and breastfeeding women should also approach baking soda use with caution. Excessive consumption can disrupt electrolyte balance in the body, potentially causing consequences for both mother and child. Additionally, individuals with known allergies or sensitivities should be aware of the possibility of skin irritation or digestive discomfort when using baking soda. In such cases, it's wise to test a small amount first. Finally, people with respiratory issues should avoid inhaling baking soda powder, as it can irritate the airways and worsen breathing problems. In all endeavors, restraint and a sensible approach are important. Individuals with specific needs or chronic conditions should seek guidance from a healthcare professional before regularly using baking soda for health maintenance. As it becomes clear, baking soda has long transcended the boundaries of a simple kitchen ingredient. It's an effective and multifunctional substance capable of positively impacting the body in a variety of ways, from soothing throat discomfort to alleviating gout symptoms and even enhancing athletic endurance. Its beneficial properties are supported by both years of experience and modern scientific research. However, it is important to remember the reasonable use of baking soda and seek advice from a specialist if any questions or concerns arise.